All right, so let's go with this May-June 2021. Keep IT Unit 1, Paper 2. Yeah, it's not exactly the best copy, but I can still get the answers in. All right, state one difference between software engineering and computer engineering. One difference. Okay, software engineering focuses is one S? I don't know, we'll see. Spelling is not my forte. On the testing of software only, while computer engineering tests both the hardware and software. Yeah. State one difference between computer science and information systems. Computer science is the creation. Computer science is the creation of programs for computer systems, while information systems is the integration of multiple programs into one coherent system. Woo! Work hard for that first 4 marks, boy. Look at writing. IT tends to have a lot of writing, but sometimes it just be so much for so little marks, and then sometimes be so little for so much marks. But the information processing cycle is a sequence of 4 main activities. Name 2 of the activities: input, processing, output, storage. If you want to be cute about it, take up a feedback too. But the first 4 are the one that they will normally look for: input, process, output, sorry. IPOS. In an attempt to get children at school involved in activities other than academics and sports, a local school will develop a mandatory computerized extracurricular registration system. Identify one example of data, one example of information that will be relevant for the head of the school. Justify each example given. Alright, this is the data that you would want would be you would want their age, the information, you would be their average age. Right, so for their age is necessary to know what types of programs to offer based on the child's age. Average age help to determine which programs may require more attention or focus. Yeah, age would be the data, the average age could be the information, or you could get the economics or local schools got a mandatory computer extracurricular. Other than academics and sports, yeah. So they want them to do computer things. Yeah, age should be good because age appropriateness is very important when it comes to teaching things. Alright, define the following terms. A blog is a reverse chronological log of activities / posts. The detailing or focusing on a particular topic. Focusing sounds good. FOCUSING on a particular topic. Yeah, that's cool there. A wiki is a collaborative website that collects information contributed by many people on certain topics. Yeah. Collaborative, many people, information. Yeah, that's enough for 2 marks there. That's, yeah. Unhealthy eating is now endemic to most school environments. As a student, you have been assigned the task of disseminating information to the student body on the importance of eating healthy. One of the 2 information sources defined in E above. Select the one that is most effective in achieving your task. What? I wrote down information sources just now. A blog or a wiki. The 2 sources identified, select the one that is most effective in achieving your task and explain 2 advantages of using this information source. 5 marks, boy. What? 2 advantages. Alright, so we will choose wikis. One reason is because a wiki will allow for multiple students to contribute meaningful information on good diet habits. That looking like a B. Good diet habits to one centralized place. And 2, the posts can be moderated by an admin before they are admitted to be posted on the wiki page. Yeah, this will ensure quality data is posted. Yeah, that should be 5 marks there. We chose one wikis and we clearly pointed out the actual thing that a wiki does and how it will benefit this particular scenario. Remember, you have to always answer to the scenario and not just answer random. Alright, computer hardware and software have seen significant changes since the inception. Outline 3 trends associated with the development of computer hardware. 6 marks, 3 trends. We want to say computer hardware has gotten smaller. The size of hardware has decreased. Example, hard drives to SD cards. Outline 3 trends. Yeah. Size. Next one will be speed. The speed of processors has increased because of, I mean, if you want to be techie, it could be like because of more transistors. Example, megahertz to gigahertz. Then 3 trends associated with the development of computer hardware. You can see size, speed, and size, speed, cost. The cost to store data has dropped considerably over time because of new technologies and the system longevity and hardware longevity. Yeah. Example would be a tape drive to hard drive. Yeah, I'd say cost per gigabyte reduction. Yeah, I'll put cost per gigabyte because that will help us that will help us clarify that a little bit more. Okay, your school board wishes to launch, that's question 1 there, yeah. School board wishes to launch its own newspaper to compete with the local newspaper. If the board fails to consider the characteristics of information, there can be consequences. State 3 characteristics of information that the board should consider. There's a waterfall. Well, when I say a waterfall question, whatever you answer in part 1, you're going to have to justify in part 2. So choose the correct things in part 1 or else you'll hurt yourself. Newspapers will want to target accuracy, currency, and that's a good one. bias or subjectivity. For each of the characteristics, suggest one consequence that may occur if it's not considered by the board. Accuracy, you would have wrong news reported, which leads to, which causes misinformation. For the second one, which I have is currency, the news would be out of date and become irrelevant to the readers. And the third one I have is bias. The news may not be taken seriously if there is a clear bias. Yeah, I think that's good. Online theory is used associated with the use of cloud computing for the storage and accessing of data and programs when using the internet. Okay, cloud computing, quotation marks. 6 marks. Let's go with 1, accessibility. If there is no internet connection, the files can't be accessed. Next one would be cost. Most providers start with a free plan, but charge over time over a certain limit, certain gigabyte limit. And the third one will be security. If the username and password get compromised, the data can be stolen easily. Well, that's 6 marks there. Yeah, that's good stuff. I mean, if you want to put in, you could put in some examples. But examples for these kind of hard to get. Basically, explanation is what you want to focus on. Define the following: FTP file transfer protocol. The protocol used to transfer files. Used to upload files to servers. Alright, a mailing list is a master list of email addresses used to send pertinent information to certain groups of people. This was one advantage of using search engines to retrieve information. One advantage of using a... Wow, for 3 marks? Whoa. This means we had to come up with an example for it. Yeah, you had to put an example. If this is discuss, you need to be able to give some sort of example. So let me try and see what I could come up with here. Discuss one advantage of using search engines to retrieve information. Okay. A wide variety of websites can be delivered, giving a broad range of views on a particular topic. Example, when searching for scientific views, some websites may only give one side of the argument, while another may counter and give more perspective. Yeah, that sounds good there. Employees can now work remotely without having to leave the comfort of their homes. Name 3 software communication tools that allows employees to attend meetings remotely. When they say communication tools, sometimes you're not too sure whether they want an example or they want the actual technical term. So what I recommend is that you give the technical term and an example. So let's go telecommuting. And you could say Zoom. You could say VoIP, voice over IP. You could say Teams. Come to think of it, communication tools, they clearly want the technical term. So you could hear them saying VoIP, Zoom, and Teams, and Google Meet, and all of them saying the same thing. So telecommuting, voice over IP, and teleconferencing. That's what I believe the syllabus has on it. So Zoom, Teams, and Google Meet. I guess those should be good. Yeah, that one kind of tricky to figure out what they want, but I believe those are the tools that the syllabus would have on it. Pointing above, outline how each tool could facilitate attending meetings remotely. Wow. They're really doing the most for this question, but. Alright, telecommuting. Allows you to connect to the work server remotely and access files used in the meeting. VoIP allows you to talk to members of the meeting in real time and get feedback. And then the next one, which I put teleconferencing. Allows multiple people to be on the same call and interact simultaneously. Yeah, I ain't too sure about the answer for this question. I am not 100% confident about these answers because they're asking for a lot here, these communication tools, because some of the communication tools are on the syllabus. Well, this was on the old syllabus, right, before the syllabus changed in 2022. So the communication tools, they were like fax machine and VoIP and telephone. All those things are still on the old syllabus. So I don't want to write down telephone and that kind of stuff. But yeah, communication tools, I guess. And they clearly saying attend meetings remotely, so it has to be that more of the collaborative kind of stuff. Because you can't talk about like message boards and websites and that kind of thing, because those are not meeting based things. So those three is the best I could think of. Hope for the best. Alright, that's module 1. Look out for the next video for module 2. Alright, it's that time of the year again where it's time for crash courses, because you spent your whole year fighting up with school, not being able to go to school when you want to, always worrying about COVID, all kind of issues. So I have all the CSEC IT, CAPE IT, and CAPE Computer Science crash courses that you need. I'll be able to give you the whole syllabus in one quick dose to be able to get you over the hump. So here's how the crash courses will be going this year. So for all the crash courses, we have 3 different levels that you could choose from this year. Level 1 is video only. That's just a video that'll be about 6 to 8 hours long that covers the entire syllabus, going through in a kind of like a speed run, explaining every single thing, but not explaining every single thing, if you understand what I mean. Level 2 is a video and a class in April where you get to ask me anything about the syllabus. So you'll get the video in advance, you could watch it about 2 to 3 days before, and then you come to that class and then you ask whatever question you need to ask. And the third one is you get the video, you get that class, and you get access to our WhatsApp group directly to be able to ask me questions at any point in time whenever you're doing any past paper, whenever you're studying any work. And that's how the crash course is going to run this year. So the crash courses will be CSEC IT, CAPE IT Unit 1, CAPE IT Unit 2, CAPE Computer Science Unit 1, and CAPE Computer Science Unit 2. Those are the days. Each one runs from 9 to 12. That's if you take the class option. You will be able to come into that class and ask any question about the syllabus, and of course you will get the video a few days in advance where you can watch through the whole thing. So what are the costs? Well, for all crash courses, CSEC and CAPE, Basic, which is the video alone, will be $150. $200 will be for the standard, and the Pro will be $250, which is the video, the class, and the WhatsApp group to ask questions at any point in time. So how do you register? You have to makeITsimpleTT.com/crash course, and you will be able to see all the courses that are available. You choose the one you want, you register, go through the payments, and then you will be given the video. Once you're given the video, you will be able to watch it at any point in time. Of course, if you register for the other ones, you'll be given the video and you'll be given the timetable of when your class is going to be. You'll be added to a Google Classroom. And if it's a Pro, you'll be given the video, you'll be given the class, and your phone number will be added to our WhatsApp group. So that's makeITsimpleTT crash courses. So I look forward to seeing you all. April, everything is going to be launched, so you can register from now, which is from March, for them. And you might just get the video before the end of March. And just in case you're wondering, these crash courses cover the new syllabuses. So the new syllabus for IT CSEC that launched a few years ago, the new syllabus for CAPE IT, and the new syllabus for ComSci. All the new stuff, all the things that they put into the syllabus that may not be always clearly explained, or the current textbooks don't have it, these crash courses have it. makeITsimpleTT.com/crash course. So I'll see you all there.